New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this tornado warning has been updated. New information, this considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Let's fix this. Okay, there we go. It should be working now. Hey, is that better, Corey? Is that better, Corey? Check, check, check. Check, check. Should be good now. Desktop audio. Let me make sure that's working. I was literally in the middle of setting all this stuff up, guys. You know what I mean? There we go. Sorry about that. Let's turn this up. Properties. Okay. Alerts. Sorry, I have to fix
Looks like
this.
it made
Let me
it
actually
just past
hear.
the east of Greensburg.
Notification sound alert. There we go, audio. Okay.
Alright, we're en route to intercept. It'll be right in front of us.
Copy.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done.
Nothing coming in from to the NWS yet, damage-wise.
Almost done, guys.
A new severe thunderstorm
Okay.
warning has been issued.
All right. They're going to see if they can intercept this right now, guys. This one we're tracking right now is just out. It's out to the west of Pratt. It's moving to the northeast. Just went through Greensburg, and it is about to move. Oh, they're going to see this thing. Oh my God, they're in a great spot. This is crazy. And it's moving just off to the west of Haviland. And I'm trying to get a look at this. Can we get it? There it is. Still looking quite impressive. All right, this is a tornado emergency. Okay, so for those of you who don't know the wording on this, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Okay, so you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. That's what a Tor E is, and this is headed up to the northeast again, around Greensburg and Haviland area. If you're anywhere near there or know anyone near there, please let them know. We also have a tornado warning on the ground, and this looks pretty bad. That is, oh my gosh, I did not see this earlier. I was off stream putting my son to bed. Possible strong tornado on the ground right around Frisco, Texas, headed out to the east towards McKinley. Please take shelter if you are out there. Please take shelter. This does look like it could be violent. You've got a really nice inflow. You get your RFD inflow and
New
you've got your
information.
rotation right
This
here.
tornado
This is
warning
probably
has been
causing some
updated.
damage. Please, please, please get in a safe spot if you are anywhere Frisco, Prosper, McKinney, and out to the north and out to the east. McKinney. I am also live right now on YouTube, and you have a little bit bigger of a screen with more information. You can see the screen a lot better if you want to hop in over on YouTube. I'm working it so it can go horizontal on TikTok, but I was in the middle of doing that when I saw this happen. Check Discord messages. Got it. Check. One second. Check. Okay. What'd I miss? Oh, Chaser's a little too loud. That's good to know. Let me put their audio down. Oh, not my audio.
Ethan, you gotta go.
Okay. Check. That's not affecting their audio. That should be affecting their audio. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I will fix that.
Alright, watch for power flashes, because this is kind of when you get that TV motion.
Give me
type
1 second. I'll
motion.
fix that.
Yep. Watching.
Watch our winds.
Okay.
New information.
little bit better?
This flash flood warning has been updated.
I turned them down a little bit. Let me know if that's better. I was literally in the middle of making this setup, and yeah, this came on. So turn them down on both sides. All right, that should be good. Let me know if that works a little bit better. Okay.
Crossing this highway.
Yeah, Greensburg. Guys, this is a very dangerous situation down here, just to the west of McKinney as well. Looks like we still have a good little rotation center here. Good inflow again, good RFD. So please pay attention down there. That is loading. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, huge tornado Greenberg. We're talking about it, Dalton, right now. We're talking about it right now. We're going bouncing back and forth. They took the Tor E away, but it still is a PDS. So Still is a PDS. His stream, sorry, is something's going on there. Guys, does the volume of that sound a little bit better? Oh yeah, way better. Oh, Brittany, cool. Thanks. Yeah, wait. This is the same Greensburg, isn't it?
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
With us.
Now they're going left to right.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
You guys are hearing those alert sounds, right? Correct? I want to make sure you hear those. Just let me know. They got power flashes. That means the tornado's probably right out ahead of them, guys.
See it?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's turning around.
Fake.
Oh, my God. Okay. They're having issues, obviously. You are cool. Thank you, guys. All right, they're turning around there. Sorry, on the YouTube side, I'll get that. Let me get it up for you guys so you guys can see what's going on here.
Oh, there it is.
Film it.
Oh, my God. You can see it. All right. Let's go to...
A new observed tornado warning has been issued.
I mean, you're fine, but it was...
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Couldn't tell.
Okay.
Wall cloud, that's
One second, guys. Watching what's happening.
He flipped out. Oh. Oh, really? Yeah? I think so.
Guys, this is Greensburg. This is Greensburg, Kansas. Haviland, Kansas. Very, very, very powerful, dangerous tornado. We also have one right down here just out to the west of McKinney. That looks like it may still be on the ground.
New
I
information.
think it is.
This
Let's
considerable
assume it is,
severe
regardless of if it's
thunderstorm
not.
warning has been
I see
updated.
a couplet here. Am I blind? Am I crazy? I see a couplet here. I don't know. I see a couplet there. So,
New
correlation
information.
coefficient, too. You
This
gotta give it
severe
a flow, like I said,
thunderstorm
RT.
warning has been
McKinney,
updated.
Get Underground, Fairview, Lowry Crossing, Princeton. That this is just up to the north of Dallas. Could be pretty violent as well.
Okay, there we go.
Got another tornado warning up here in Nebraska. This is way down to the southwest of Lincoln, Nebraska. And it doesn't look too well. There's a pretty good rotation there, guys. This could be pretty violent as well. I take back what I said when I pulled up the velocity. This is moving up. This could end up going PDS. This is moving up to the northeast. This is about to go through Strang, and Milligan, and potentially Geneva, Nebraska. So get into a safe spot right now, guys. We've got a few potentially very dangerous tornadoes on the ground right now.
You're kidding.
Again.
These people are going right back and forth. Oh my God, Pam, going Jellyfish, I appreciate you. Jules, I appreciate you. Whitney, Lee, Pam, thank you guys.
Yep.
This guy's on top of it. Does he have a visual? I can't get this up, but
Oh, God. Unless that's a bad scan. Look at that velocity.
let's see what's the velocity that they're looking at right now. Let's take a look. Really good couplet. This is definitely on the ground. 161 miles per hour, and these a lot of times underdo it. 161 miles per hour. That's Cat 5 hurricane force winds. We could have much higher winds than that in there. A lot of these chasers are just not getting a good feed because the weather's so violent, guys. I might just close out of this for a second. They're having an issue getting it. So, is there a tornado in Prosper, Texas? Is that one of the ones that I was talking about? Is that near McKinney? We got Princeton, Lowry Crossing, Fairview, Allen surrounding areas, Melissa, Frisco. You guys, and then you guys need to get into a safe spot because this still is looking pretty dangerous right here. It's about to move right through McKinney, just to the north of Dallas. Not seeing anything crazy on the velocity radar and correlation coefficient right now, but with a look like this on the reflectivity, I still want us to take this seriously. Laddie, what's going on? Laddie and B, I appreciate you guys. Let him cook. I told you guys I do stuff off stream. I was literally in the middle of working on this overlay. I'm always doing something related to this, typically. The Nebraska one headed towards Omaha. It is, but it's so far away, and it could long track that far, yes, but yes, I'd pay attention. Omaha, I'd pay attention. It could long track that far, but it's pretty far. You would think it would lose its strength before it got to Omaha, or lift way before it got to Omaha. But we know we see some weird long tracks sometimes, so yes. And these velocities are doing some wild stuff. So Geneva, get underground or in your shelter. Not that you have a storm shelter, but it's the shelter in your home where you think is the most safe, typically in the center, bottom floor of your home, and away from windows, in a closet or something like that, bathroom. Yep, this is still on the ground. Man, all these people are trying to get it. Okay. Look, see, we've got live reporting on the ground. Pam said it's just loud here, lots of lightning. That's it so far. She's in that Omaha region, so I love it, Pam. Pam reporting live from the ground. They lifted this tornado warning. I can understand why, but I feel, I personally would have just kept it down because the shape of this thing is picture perfect tornado, but we're not seeing the rotation quite as much on the velocity, the couplet, which is a good thing. So my hope is that they're correct, and you got to put a little bit of faith in them. And my hope is that this is just going to be some strong straight line winds. Still very violent, or still very strong severe thunderstorm that's headed out east towards McKinney and the surrounding region. So guys, yeah, thunder and lightning near Omaha. Yeah, so it could still be a tornado on the ground near McKinney, just north of Dallas, but it looks like it may have lifted.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I need to make that bigger on my screen so I can see it. Yeah. All right, sorry guys. The storm chasers are losing feed. Not surprising. Thank you, B. Yeah, pay attention to the ping comments. Could anything head towards St. Louis? It's possible. It would be very, very late night, though.
Yeah.
Very, very early morning. Tomorrow, though, you do have your threat starts in the afternoon and into the it could start as early as the early afternoon. We'll have to see the timing of everything, but I think it's going to be more late afternoon, evening. We do have a pretty severe threat for that St. Louis, if you're in the St. Louis region there. Really, I mean, look at the screen right now. If you are anywhere out here, guys, tomorrow we have a pretty big threat for severe weather. So, I mean, I can quickly push over you. I can you can see the day 2's up right now. Can you see the day 2? I know it's probably small on your screen below me down there, guys. Day 2 is probably small on your screen, but that's the zone. So right here, big threat for tomorrow as well. I haven't fully looked at the latest 00ZH triple R model. I was about to do that and talk to Mesomat, but they decided that we were going to have a Tor E. Are they seeing damage in these places yet? No. Ay. We could have some severe weather out there on Wednesday, possibly North Carolina, so we'll watch that. Oh, they see it.
Right there.
Yep, I see it.
You got it?
I got it. Go down, you damn laptop.
Okay, they're not loading, but they see the tornado out in front of them, guys. What time is Southwest Missouri going to get hit? We can go take a look at our national radar. I mean, Southwest Missouri, the odds of you having very bad severe weather tonight is going down drastically as this pocket of convection moves off into the north and east. You're getting some rain, cooled air out there. The air should be stabilizing right behind this, so Still a chance you get some severe weather, but it's looking pretty good from you here on out moving forward. I'd still pay attention to some alerts probably for an hour or two just to be safe, but you guys are looking pretty good. We'll have to watch Eastern Tennessee Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, they see it in the streams not loading, guys. They're obviously it's hard sometimes. They're dealing with they're in this violent weather and they're not going to have perfect reception. No surprise. It could be my internet, but I am plugged into a router and I have 1,000 meg internet. So like the fastest internet you can have, and I'm plugged in. I'm not even using Wi-Fi. So typically my internet can handle a ridiculous amount of. I have like unlimited bandwidth when it comes to this type of stuff, which I kind of have to have. What time is I could have 50 people streaming in my house. I have like airport Wi-Fi in here. Okay, they're up. These guys are being cautious. I think they're going to follow and try to see if they can help anyone, if anyone's hurt. I think that's what they're looking for. So, that's good. How late are you planning on streaming? Same question for Kansas City. I was supposed to be off, and then I saw that there was a tour east, so I got on. But I'll probably be on here for maybe another 30 minutes just to make sure everything's good. Our threat should really, really be subsiding as we move forward now in time, but I want to stand a little bit longer to see. Not that we can't have some more severe thunderstorm warnings or maybe even a tornado or two pushing on, but our instability is definitely decreasing as we progress a little bit further into the night right now. So most of the severe stuff is... This is such a late... This is what I'm talking about, guys, though. This is such a late... You've got most of your storms out here up into the north and east, and you've got this individual cell way back here to the west. And that's why I always say, sometimes it looks like your night's over. It may not be, so we got to be careful. I got to be careful about saying that. All right, they're seeing damage. They're driving through damage. Strong RFD, so rear flanking downdraft. You've got your inflow, and then you've got a downdraft on the backside that is blowing some heavy wind down at them. Their car's probably pulling off the road a little bit, pulling on his steering wheel. What time Tulsa, Oklahoma going to get hit? Oh, and we were asking about Kansas City. Kansas City's looking pretty good. You could get some severe weather later tonight. There is still a nocturnal threat in Kansas City. I love seeing a big moisture, big pocket of convection go over an area because without there being severe weather, because that lowers your chances. Once you get your atmosphere, upper atmosphere, your lower atmosphere cooled down with that rain, a lot of times you can become a lot more. Yeah, the air becomes a lot more stable. Your chances of severe weather go down, but they don't.
New information: this tornado warning has been upgraded.
Okay, we got a PDS, guys. We got a PDS. This is what I was saying, guys. This is what I was telling you guys 10 minutes ago. I said, I understand they took the tornado warning off down here. There was no tornado warning, and you guys were in here. I said I would still treat it like there's a tornado on the ground north of Dallas. Sometimes the radars can see bad things. The velocity wasn't showing. There it is. There's the couplet. And
a new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Back down going through McKinney. And that's why we got to pay attention. So here we go. Good inflow, good RFD still. Really nice shape on the reflectivity. And this is starting to curve a little bit up to the north and east too. McKinney, get in a safe spot. Bottom floor of your house, in a closet, in a bathtub, pillows, mattress over you if you can. In a basement. Definitely in a basement if you have one. There's probably not a lot of basements in Texas, is there? I don't know. Never lived in Texas. Yeah, or storm shelter if you have one, please. Melissa,
new
too.
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
North and east, and these storms will begin to curve off to the north and east as we move through the night because of where that upper level low is moving all the way up there in the Rockies. So
a new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Chambliss, Valdosta, Blue Ridge. This is just to the north of Dallas. This is intensifying once again. And there's the couplet. It's starting to look more impressive. This is a horrible situation because this is a very populated area. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's horrible whether it's populated or not, even if there's one person. But, of course, we don't want to go going over a massively populated area. So I'm hoping this is just a very violently rotating funnel cloud and it doesn't have anything on the ground. But I think we might have something on the ground here. And, obviously, it's moving through neighborhoods right now. And it's about to go over Baylor, Scott, and White Medical Center. So, yeah, not a great situation right now. So... please heed the warning. I will say this. Let's watch this out here too, guys. I don't know if anyone's out here near
New
Coleman, but
information,
again,
this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
we've got that cyclical shape out here as well. So, updated severe thunderstorm warning.
New
We've got a tornado
information,
warning. Oh
this
my gosh,
tornado
on the
warning
ground
has been
in northern
updated.
Mississippi. We've got a tornado warning on the ground in northern Mississippi. I have a feeling this isn't going to look too bad. Okay, there it is. Actually, it's a decent couplet. We've got a little notch, and this is Hernado, Mississippi, moving out to the east, basically riding along 269. Was that Interstate 269? Lewisburg, Stonewall, and Bahalia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bahalia. This actually looks like it could be on the ground doing damage. So please, please, please pay attention. McKinney, get underground. You don't have any more time. You have no more time, McKinney. Get in your safe spot in your house, or get underground in a basement or storm shelter if you have one. Melissa, but especially McKinney, there's really...
A new severe
this
thunderstorm
is
warning
lagging
has
behind.
been
This storm's
issued.
probably 2 miles from you, if not already over you, based on the lag of this radar. Very close. Thank you, Beat. Let's see here. Praying for everyone affected by this weather. Yeah. Corey, I appreciate that. Trying to improve it every day. Yes, this is to the north of Dallas. They took the tornado warning off. And they placed it back on like 10 minutes later. I don't know why they took the tornado warning off, guys. This is the stuff I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna get mad anymore. You know, I don't know. Keep it on. When you see a cell like this with high instability and good low level shear and the just the ingredients you have in the atmosphere, I don't understand taking it off. What's the point of it? Anyways, up here to the north and east, we still have a PDS tornado on the ground. Violent tornado. Does he have an image on this? That's loud. Sorry, guys. Okay, this crashed. Let's see if we can get someone. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to see if we can get this back up. Here we go.
I'm looking. Maybe. Hold
Damage to the trees in the house.
on. I don't think this
They're in the path of the damage right here.
Alright, I just want to make sure you're alive. That's all.
Oh, no, I'm good, yeah. I'm good.
Guys, again, this is in Kansas, south central Kansas, just to the northeast of Greensburg, heading off to the northeast towards Byers and Stafford, Kansas, St. John, Kansas.
Tree snap.
There are large trees snapped and thrown across the street. We saw winds live on here approaching 170 miles per hour. So sustained Cat 5 winds, possibly even stronger than that. We probably hit 200 plus miles per hour with this.
Something right there.
So he's following this to see, I think, if anyone's hurt, where the damage is.
There's something up here in the road.
So we're gonna watch that for a second. Tulsa, guys, we're concerned for Tulsa. We could still have some bad weather in Tulsa tonight, but tomorrow could be worse. So tomorrow could be worse. We can quickly take a look at our latest HRRR. And for tomorrow, let's go to our OOZ so we have that fresh data set. Things look to fire up around 1 to 2 p.m. Central, and we see some supercells that want to move through Tulsa, Kansas City. Wow, the latest. Okay, the latest. Potentially Omaha. Omaha could get a very strong wind boundary moving through that region at around 7 p.m. Central. Fort Smith. Yeah, this St. Louis tomorrow could really start getting involved around 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Central. This could be pretty bad out there, so lots of stuff we have to watch out for tomorrow, and I'll be on live. Can you check Collin County, Texas for me? My family is there right now. Sure. Let me double check on this tornado warning down here. McKinney, get underground. Well, get in your safe spot in your home. This does still look like a potentially violent tornado. The velocities are starting to fall off again, which is a good sign. That's a good sign. The reflectivity shape is still a little bit scary for me. Looks like it's just...
It looks like there were 2 houses. It looks like the damage path was just north of the houses.
That's good.
All right, good. How far from where we were sitting?
Melissa, get in your safe
Quarter of
spot.
a mile.
This tornado's touching down, picking up, touching down, so we got to be careful there. This tornado...
Line to the south, look at it on tilt 2. It's going nuts.
Hold on.
This thing's merging up with it. It's trying to form its own little appendage just south of
I see that.
54 west of Pratt.
I see that. Yeah, we need to get to Pratt.
Okay, let's...
I'm already almost to Collison. It's right on my tail.
I'm rocking right now.
I see what they're saying. You guys see this down here? Heading up to the northeast.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh yeah, we could get another tornado on the ground headed up towards Pratt, Luca, Kansas.
New information.
This is our...
This tornado
This
warning
looks to be
has
our
been
hook echo right
updated.
here, potentially.
There was a house and a barn that had some roof damage on it. Nothing too bad though. It looks like that may have been from RMD. That was right around where we were sitting at. The tornado crossed probably about a quarter mile north of us.
One second, guys.
Completely rain wrapped, and it looks like that southern cell that's going right now is the one that's taking over.
Yeah. I was just talking about McKinney. It looks like it's roping up again. This tornado, it looks strong at one point, weak. It's struggling, but it has been on and off the ground multiple times through this region. So, McKinney, there it is right there. Looks like moving along, moving east along Buckner, 380, or I guess West University Drive. Sorry. Still a very dangerous shape to this reflectivity. I'm hopeful this thing is weakening and it's off the ground, but you need to be in a safe spot if you're there still, including in Melissa. It's shifting a little bit to the north. Let's take a look at what other alerts we have right now. Tornado possible up there in Nebraska. We can go take a look at that. I think we were taking a look at that earlier. No, near Arnold. Let's see if we have anything on the ground up here. This looks like a very dangerous wind boundary, or QLCS boundary right here. So Myrna, Anselmo, Milburn, Broken Bow. This right here, large hail, damaging winds moving off into the north and east. Callaway, Nebraska.
Hey Brian, real quick if you could, zoom into the damage path of where it crossed the highway right there, east of Greensburg.
I answered Kansas City.
Let me
I've answered
A
Kansas
new
City twice.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Pratt,
Kansas City isn't looking too dangerous tonight. I'd still pay attention, though. You guys have had a lot of rain, which helps to rain cool that air, helps to stabilize that air. Not impossible to get hail, wind, or tornado tonight, but your severe chances have gone down a lot. I'd still have a way to get weather alerts tonight. Tomorrow in Kansas, I think I went over that timing, but I'll do it again. And tomorrow, models are still looking pretty bad, and you can see Kansas City, 2-3 p.m. Central. We could see some potentially very severe weather tomorrow. One second, chat. Hey,
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
cannot wait to see that footage.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, Jules. So the map is too small to read. Yeah. So I was in the middle of updating this, fixing things, and getting this overlay together when the Tor E was issued, so I hopped on. But I will address all of that. On the TikTok side of thing, the next time I go live, you should be able to hit the button in the bottom right corner, and it will tilt my stream so you can see everything big in the horizontal mode on your phone so you can read everything. So I just wasn't able to finish that. I'll finish it tonight. I'll probably be up late. But it's much better than my old setup. This will actively have, you can see 5 severe thunderstorm warnings on the screen, 3 active tornado warnings, 22 active alerts. Down there at the bottom left, tornado outlook. It rotates, severe outlook rotates through the days, and whatever. Active alerts. I'm putting a lot more into it, but this is just a start. I couldn't figure out how to do this for a while, and I called my brother. He's a software engineer, because to set this up was a ton of coding.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Okay, let me go down here. Let me stop talking about that for a second. Tornado warning lifted again down here in McKinney. This is good. I do agree this thing has been roping off, probably. Looking much better still, I would say, if you're in Anna, Melissa, Blue Ridge, be very, very careful, but that is lifted. Still a violent tornado up here, and this is moving towards Pratt, and this is recycling itself down here to the southwest, moving up to the northeast towards Stafford, Sylvia, and Pratt.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
But no, it's you have to do a bunch of stuff in like scripting. You have to do a bunch of in like command prompt and freaking Python and stuff. And so I called my brother, who's been a software engineer for a decade, and said, how do you do this? And he goes, oh, that's easy. Literally, guys, 15 minutes, this whole thing was set up. I think highly of software engineers. I think it's super badass, people who know how to code and do all that stuff. So if any of you know how to do that, you're awesome. I want to learn, but all I know, my brain only enjoys talking about weather. Like, I can't even read books if they're not about weather. All right, Kansas City. Yeah, guys, tomorrow, Kansas City, early afternoon. Newest models are showing some very, very potentially damaging thunderstorms moving through that region. Still just a model, but we need to watch that tomorrow. Tonight, you should be pretty good. Tonight, you should be pretty good. You got a lot of rain, cooled air over you, and there is the possibility tornado, wind, and hail still tonight for Kansas City. Your probability of that severe weather has gone down a lot. So that is good news. But I would have alerts on your phone if you're in Kansas City. Still. Better safe than sorry. Yeehaw, ride him, cowboy. Okay, Yali, thanks for the cowboy hat. Did I get it? Maybe? No, probably not. Pam, Missouri, and Shari, I appreciate you guys. He's having all sorts of lag and issues. Not his fault. He's driving through this bad weather here, but I'm just going to turn off the volume on there. Let's see. Psycho Ward said he couldn't forecast the sunset. You talking about me? Listen, if you have a problem with me and you're in my stream helping my algorithm, that doesn't make any sense. If you have a problem with me, then leave the stream so I don't do as well. So my stream doesn't do as well. You know what I mean? You sitting in here, like, talking crap to me is only helping me. So just leave, and that's how you get to me. You just got to leave. And then I'll be really, really upset that you're gone. I'll be so upset. I'll be so upset. Or you can, or I can block you either way. But it's probably better if you leave. GFB Town. Towing Town. I appreciate you. No, don't leave. Can you go over Georgia tomorrow? Georgia doesn't actually. Wait, you know what? I sorry, I'm just looking at all different stuff all day. Yeah, Georgia does have a little bit of a threat there to the northeast Georgia, upstate South Carolina. You're in that slight, pretty big marginal through most of South Carolina, and then you've got the Smokies, southwestern, Appalachia, you're in a slight and marginal. Most of Tennessee, so Nashville. It's weird. We've got this little split thing. Obviously, in my opinion, we're going to have the biggest threat out here. This is going to be a biggest tour threat. But yeah, tomorrow we could get some bad weather out there. Let's quickly take a look at the... Let's quickly take a look at the HRRR and see what this is looking like moving forward. We'll go back to the 00Z. And... early threat out there in the southeast. 10:11 a.m. 10:11 a.m. approaching Nashville, and those storms are making their way down to the southeast, approaching eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina, northwestern South Carolina, and northeastern Georgia at around 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern. So Charlotte could get involved around 6-7 p.m. Eastern as well. So that's your timing out there. Sorry I'm late to the party, Lee. Yeah, no problems. You think there's going to be a moderate risk issued? I haven't set up pivotal weather on this yet. Let me do something really quickly. Can I do it like this? 1 second. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this, guys. Well, I'll just do this. I didn't finish setting this up when I hopped back on, so give me 1 second, guys.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Actually, I could do that. You know what, guys? Give me a second. No, okay, sorry. Yeah, let me. I want to tell you guys if I think a moderate's going to be issued tomorrow or not. So let me just do this off the screen. And let's take a look at our storm chaser. 1 second, guys. One second. Let me just get him back up. Okay. 00ZH-RRR. Will a moderate be... It's definitely on the table for tomorrow. I know that before I even look at this. But, yes. Moderate is 100% on the table. I'm 60-40 that it will go moderate. Kansas City. Hopefully this stays to the south of you from the look of it. Central Eastern Kansas. All of Missouri, but specifically central to northern Missouri. Including St. Louis. Northwestern Arkansas, and eastern Oklahoma. 100% we could get a moderate. I'm telling you, eastern Kansas tomorrow.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Jesus Christ. Is that too loud? It'll get your attention. It'll wake you up, right? Oh, this is the new radar software, isn't it? This is not the new radar software. This is the overlay I've been working on. Sorry, guys, if you're on TikTok and it doesn't turn horizontally, I'm working on that. The new radar software, I'm getting in an alpha. There's 10 people in the alpha. Getting in an alpha, it's going to change the radar game. It's going to be incredible, the stuff that we can do on that radar software. Trust me. I'm getting in the alpha this summer. I reached out to a guy who was developing it and said, please, please, please. And he put me in it. And I cannot wait. I've seen some of the back-end stuff, had conversations with him, guys. It is awesome. These developers have developed some of the best radar software in the world before, so yeah, it's gonna be sick. But that's not till later on. Hopefully sometime. I have it on my computer. I can't use it yet. I can't show it yet. This was very loud. Oh no. Sorry, I'm turning down a little bit. Confused. Oh, slightly confused, blonde. I only call you slightly confused because I don't think you're that confused. You actually say things that seem pretty smart sometimes, you know? Not total confused. Slightly.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Cool. Hi, Brainy. Pratt. We still have an observed PDS. Particularly dangerous situation, tornado. There it is. We got to recycle. There it is. It is huge.
our norm.
Can you see it? Can you see it? These guys are being a little cautious, but that's fine. We like that. This one tonight may have been more intense. May have been more intense than the London, Kentucky one. You know, I can't tell you for sure, but we were reading wind speeds on it at close to 170 miles per hour, and that wasn't even at its peak intensity. It's probably got over 200 miles per hour. Currently, we've got 100 mile per hour winds in there. Could be higher than that. The radars never knows exactly the wind speeds.
Yes, I see the.
A lot of times it actually underdoes it.
I saw the gate to gate 3 scans ago.
Yeah. That one up there, if it was going to a major city, they'd probably have rated it EF4 or EF5. We'll see what it gets rated. The enhanced Vegeta scale is rated off of damage.
New
not-
information.
Vegeta scale is
This
rated off of
tornado
wind
warning
speeds.
has been updated.
So you can have a 2-mile wedge F5 tornado, and they might say it's an EF1 because it just went over a field. Shane, Confused Blonde, I appreciate you guys. GFB again, Shari. Thank you guys. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the follows, guys. For those of you who are here for the first time, yeah, the velocity is crazy, Quinn. I am live every day, and I'm posting every single night. Morning.
A new
I was
flash
supposed
flood
to
warning
post
has
a
been
video
issued.
tonight, and then I had to get back on because there was a tornado emergency. So that video might end up being posted tomorrow morning. Yeah, if you do become a member on YouTube or sub on TikTok, you do get access to the Discord, which I'm in every day, giving tons of updates, and it gives you information on everything that you need to know for the day and for the week ahead. I hate how Somerset and London, Kentucky did not get an emergency warning until it hit the ground. Yeah, I don't know if whoever commented that, you probably saw my rant, maybe you didn't, but it had high velocities. It was very clearly on the ground. It was very clearly doing damage, and it went over Somerset, and they didn't upgrade it to PDS until it had probably, it had destroyed Somerset, and there was a mass casualty event reported, and then they upgraded it to PDS. It's not how things should work. But again, I shouldn't get back into that. I want to leave it at what it was, and I was pretty upset that night. There was someone in my stream who was in Somerset. Still don't know if she's okay. I don't know. Her name was Natalie. I hope she's fine if she's in the stream. But yeah, it wasn't. I didn't like it. You know, people who work for the NWS and NOAA, I know a lot of them are passionate, hardworking. So I don't think you can blame any individual. I've said that before, but I think obviously there needs to be better systems in place. But I said some. I was really mad at the moment. I've seen first-hand accounts from Somerset that their sirens didn't go off till it was ripping through town. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, like that one in Iowa in the middle of nowhere a few weeks ago. Yeah. We can do better. It's 2025. Come on. Greenville, South Carolina. Wait. Are you asking about Greenville, South Carolina? The tornado just shrunk, it looks like. Yes, I think that a moderate could be issued. Sorry if I missed that. Yes, 100%. And for Kansas City, it looks like the storms might initiate over or just to the east of Kansas City, which would be great. Then you'd miss all the severe weather. But if those things do initiate over or just to your west, they might throw Kansas City into a moderate, maybe even a high. We'll have to see. I don't want to get too crazy right now. There's time for things to change. Moderate for the center of what I'm showing right here. I would say, based on what I saw on the HRRR,
154 legends.
Hell yeah, welcome to the real.
a moderate out here. You could even get a high if I were to put the high out here. But we don't know yet. We gotta wait. Well, I'll post all the SBC stuff in the morning. All the updates. Let's get a look at this again. Okay, radar indicated. Okay, is this thing wrapping up? This would be fantastic. Okay. Okay, good. Starting to fall apart. This is good. We've got... Things are starting to look a little bit better. This is good. This is good. Not too much going on right now, guys. I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, radar indicated if you're around Pratt, Kansas, still pay attention. I guess we can...
So okay, he's like, no,
Yeah, let me see if you guys have any questions.
It's not that. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yeah, a little bit better of a watch on YouTube right now, right, Shannon?
Been in the car.
I'll fix up the TikTok so it goes horizontal. I think we can turn off the Storm Chaser for now, but that was great. And I think we're good with that for now. Cool. St. Louis, yeah, St. Louis tomorrow again, early afternoon. Actually, that was that. Let me redo this so I'm not giving you bad information. I get confused myself sometimes too. There's a lot going on, a lot of states to pay attention to with timing, a lot of cities to pay attention to with timing. St. Louis tomorrow. Let's go back to the 00Z with our best short range model, arguably. Storms, yeah, potentially you could get some severe weather moving through as early as. Let's take a look at this. No. So yeah, it's pretty late. So maybe 8-ish, between 7 and 9 p.m. Central, and then through the evening, and maybe a nocturnal threat there too. We could have some flash flooding issues up there in Missouri and Illinois, potentially even Indiana as well. So. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Well, Omaha, Nebraska. See tomorrow. Yeah, we can take a look at that. Here's the latest look at our reflectivity. You can really see that spin up there. This is concerning at around 7 p.m. Central. This could be some very strong winds, large hail, maybe even a tornado or two up here near Omaha. So tomorrow evening, definitely have to.
New information. This considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Okay. Is it going to be windy for us here in Wichita? We can look at our wind. Guys, okay, you know what? We will look at. Here we go. Here's our wind threat tomorrow. Yep, Wichita's in that 15%. Probably going to be a little gusty. Actually, we're not in tomorrow. Sorry. There you go. Still in that 15%. Right on the border of that 30%. That's, I think we might have most of these, the windiest, most severe weather initiating just to your east, but we'll see. Models don't completely agree. It looks it looks potentially like a mess tomorrow. Let me get Mesomat a call. Is he on stream, guys? Ooh, Ferry. Are you in here? I don't know everyone's real names sometimes, so. Are you in here? Okay, cool. Pretty cool images of the tornado today. Out there in I think it was Oklahoma. You guys are probably struggling to see it on that. I don't have my scene set up right now. Sorry, TikTok. So it's probably really hard for you guys to see it. I will tomorrow. I was finishing setting this up, obviously, like I said, and I had to get on. So sorry, I can't go full screen on there right now to show you that. Here. All right, let me keep answering your guys' questions. Let's zoom in here. There we go. Let's see. What about Springfield, Missouri for tomorrow? You guys could be in a moderate section. Let's just say that. Very large hail, damaging winds, and strong long track tornadoes, EF2 plus, are possible in Springfield, Missouri as of the latest model updates. But timing-wise, this stuff looks to potentially, guys, I hate giving timing because things change rapidly, but I would start keeping my eye on the sky around 5 p.m. Central. Maybe you get lucky and we don't see anything until pretty late, but 5 p.m. Central, things start to move into that region. Maybe even a little bit earlier, but pay attention. Everything's possible. No problem. Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. You guys are not, I don't believe you're even in the categorical threat tomorrow. Let's take a look at the categorical. Yeah, I mean, you've got Shreveport up there in it, but that's about it. Well, and the other cities up there in northwestern, Minden, some other areas up there. But getting into day 3, we've got a large portion of Louisiana in this marginal to slight risk. Pretty much the entire upper portion, so central to northern. So that Tuesday's more of
A
more of
new
look there.
radar
Could even go
indicated
farther
tornado warning has been issued.
All right, radar indicated tornado warning. This is it. It's the one that's up here in Kansas. Let me just take a look at it one more time. And there we go. Still, oh, definitely still spin on the reflectivity. Oh, guys, I don't know. This isn't observed because it's going through the middle of nowhere. I get it, but that's a tornado. I mean, pretty high confidence there's a tornado on the ground there. That's a really good night. That's a really good looking couplet. Look at this thing. Really good looking couplet. Look. See that? Different colors. The green is moving in one direction. The red is moving in another direction. That's what the radar picks up. Guess what? When that's happening, it's like a washer in there. So let's see if we get a CC. You know, you're not always going to see a CC drop at a debris field when it's moving through a field of nothing, but pay attention. Sylvia, Abbeville, and Hutchinson, Kansas. It was really looking like Kansas. It was really looking like right before this event kicked off, Kansas was going to end up being capped. I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, I never thought it was going to be capped until 2 hours before the event. People were talking about capping. I was looking at the stuff, and I was like, maybe we get no initiation in Kansas. I didn't say it because I didn't fully believe it. The HRRR and all the short range models were still showing a ton of bad weather, and I'm glad I didn't say it because obviously it was not capped today. So I'm glad I kept that thought to myself. I was pretty sure. Yeah, it would have been. If you guys don't know what capping is, that's when storms aren't even able to initiate because there's a warm sector above the air parcel that wants to initiate the thunderstorm. So you could go from having a tornado outbreak to literally having sunny skies all day if the cap doesn't break. And right before, a bunch of models were showing a cap, and I was like, what is going on here? NATO threat in Tulsa. We will have a NATO threat in Tulsa tomorrow. Timing-wise, oops, what did I just do? Oh, there we go. Oh, you can double-click and then... I don't know what I just did. Timing-wise, you would think I'd know everything on Radar Omega. I've been using it every day for years. Let's quickly go back into our HRRR 00Z. And that's going to be the only thing about using the new radar software. It's going to be a learning curve, but that's fine. I'll learn it quickly. Not that
New
hard.
information.
Tulsa
This tornado
tomorrow,
warning
as early
has
as
been
2 p.m.,
updated.
maybe 1 p.m.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
2 to 1 p.m. But again, guys, if you're on TikTok, you'll be able to turn this sideways tomorrow. So you'll be able to read everything bigger. I'm sorry, it wasn't set up. 2 to 3, we could have some bad weather moving through Tulsa based on the latest HRRR. Okay, based on the latest model. We could have dangerous supercells moving through the region. And then here we go, another section of possibly damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes in and around 7 p.m. So yeah, multiple shots of bad weather tomorrow. It could be a little bit worse than today. We'll have to see. This has been... okay, guys, someone help me here. Am I crazy or is this shifted back west? Sometimes I can't remember. Am I crazy or has this shifted back a little bit farther west? I feel like St. Louis was in this day too.
New information. This severe
Hands
thunderstorm warning has been
I don't know.
updated.
Is the Tor-E event over entirely? There's still a tornado on the ground there. It looks like a violent tornado. It's a PDS. PDS observed tornado. Oh, there you go, guys. As I said, I know it's a radar indicated tornado, but there's a violent tornado on the ground. Okay, we went back. Particularly dangerous situation. And there's obviously a tornado on the ground here, and it's heading up just to the north of Luca. This guy is chasing it. So luckily, I mean, you never know if people live out in these fields, you know, but luckily it's, if anything, a very, very low populated area. But if anyone lives in and around this region, including St. John, Stafford, Abbeville, Hutchinson, please, 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 stay alerted and take shelter. St. John, you're probably good. Stafford, Sylvia, Hutchinson, Abbeville, I would be paying close attention and get ready to get in your safe place, your tornado place. I mean, I usually, if you live in Tornado Alley, you probably know what to do in this case. Maybe not everyone knows, but you know, it's not like there's a tornado in Oregon right now. I'd be like, here's what you do, right? Anyone in Oklahoma and Kansas here? Do you think anyone you know who's lived there? Or I mean, guess if someone moved there, but I mean, like, I feel like you guys are seasoned experts. 80% of all tornadoes on planet Earth happen in the United States, and something like 60 to 70% of all the strongest ones have happened in Tornado Alley. So there's no place on Earth like Tornado Alley. You got a different breed of people there. People were pulling over so he could go around them. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, observe PDS now, Leon. Yep. Brett Arnold, the tornado sniffer. You can smell tornadoes. It's true. Yep. Thank you, B. You can see the pin message. TikTok subs and YouTube members do get access to the Discord. It is updated every single day, multiple times a day, with pretty much anything you can think of weather related. So, and that's I usually posting my announcement of what I think is going to happen during the day. Sometimes as late as 10 a.m., but usually as early as 8 a.m. So, will we have a storm like the one Friday? Tomorrow? Yes. I mean, well, I don't know if you're going to, but you could. Yes, you could. Some people are oblivious. I was calling businesses in Greensburg, and they were oblivious to the fact that there was a giant tornado coming for them in 10 minutes. It's unfortunate. When someone who moves in the area, they tend to get the cliff notes on how to guide on storm notes how to guide on storm season. Yeah. I had a feeling. People let them know. You gotta let them know. Cindy and Cheryl, I appreciate you guys. Feds, what's going on? G. What's the look for Friday in Tennessee? Thanks. You know what? I'm not even. As much as I do want to answer that for you, I really can't. Severe weather, you really need to be at a bare minimum within 96 hours. Usually you want to be within 48 hours to get the call right. So I think it'd be irresponsible for me to tell you what's going to happen on Friday in Tennessee, because there's a 80% chance I'll be completely wrong. I could give you a general maybe overview, but like, you know, I mean, I could do something like this, and global GFS. Let's see here. Total precipitation, and see if you guys are going to get. Let's see here. There's going to be a lot of rainfall through the Ohio Valley here moving forward. So,
A new
24th,
severe
25th
warning
looks like
has
we
been issued.
could have a ton of rainfall in Tennessee. And in May, if you're having a ton of rainfall, there's usually a severe weather threat associated. So, who knows? Saturday, Sunday, this upcoming weekend, it could be a little bit sketchy there. That's the best I can do right now. But, you know, I don't want to give out inaccurate information. If I had everything set up, I would open Pivotal right now and go over that. But I'll have that all back set up by tomorrow. PDS still up here. Observe tornado, lime-size hail. Still. To northeast Greensboro, or just to the north of Pratt, Nebraska, moving up to the northeast towards east-northeast towards Abbeville and the surrounding areas. Can you see this thing? Guys, chasing a tornado in the middle of the night is crazy. These guys are cool. I would 1000% do this if I didn't have 2 children.
New
If
information.
I was childless,
This severe thunderstorm
and humans
warning
didn't
has been
rely on me
updated.
for their livelihood, I would 1000% be a tornado chaser. I wouldn't even care about the money. I mean, a little bit. Like, you need to pay to travel, gas, but you know what I mean. I originally, when I went to school for meteorology, wanted to
Oh, look at that.
wanted to become wanted to fly into hurricanes. Wanted to be, you know, what they call a hurricane hunter. Fly into hurricanes, drop barometric pressure readers. That was like my dream job, but you know. This is just as great. Way more chill. Claire, what's going on? Oh, you in the back raising your hand. Thank you. I am me. Kentucky for Tuesday, please and thank you. Yeah, listen. Kentucky for Tuesday doesn't look fantastic. Doesn't look as bad as it was this last Friday, but could it be? Yes, it could be. So right now you're in that slight. They did shrink. Right now you're in that slight. I would not be shocked if you went enhanced. I don't think you're going to go moderate or high, but would not be shocked if you went enhanced at least. Being in the northern sector, I think your biggest tornado threat is probably going to be up to the north. Typically, it's a little bit... Well, here, let's take a look. Your higher velocity is going to be up there at the low level. If we push into ours... Actually, I'm going to really quickly... Well, here, let's... We don't have our day 3. Let me go back to pivotal weather really quickly and take a look at the Rufus model. Give me a second. For Tuesday. Yeah, the Rufus wants to keep most of the violent supercells to the south of... Not really. I mean, it's put in a ton of horrible stuff through Kentucky, Tennessee. The Rufus model makes it look like we're going to have a high threat on Tuesday. I don't think we're going to have a high threat on Tuesday. If we're going to get a high, it's going to be tomorrow. For portions of eastern Kansas, the whole state of Missouri, maybe northwestern Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma. I don't think we're going to get a high tomorrow, but I think moderate's on the table. If the Rufus model's right, Tuesday is going to be a horrible outbreak for the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, Southeast. But the Rufus model shows like the worst possible scenario. So, sorry, I'm looking at it on my other screen. I have to get this all set up again. The Rufus model shows like it's like, here's like if everything went wrong, what could happen. So, but the Rufus model has called some stuff before. That's why you can't just say, nah, throw it away. Cindy and JoJo. Oh, Wesley, you in the back? Thanks for raising your hand. Northern Missouri for tonight and tomorrow, please and thank you. Northern Missouri has not a slight, like not a 2 out of 5, but a very small chance for some damaging thunderstorms tonight, nocturnal into the very, very early morning. I'm really, really focused on tomorrow. Yeah. Let me go back into here. Tomorrow, models are doing some crazy stuff. Particularly, you can't really see it very well on here, but particularly, I hope it's congested like this and not a big isolated discrete setup, but through here. Particularly through here. Showing some particularly through here, showing some wild, like 30, 40 supercells. So that does include eastern Kansas, like I said, eastern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, almost all of Missouri, southeastern Nebraska, potentially far southeastern Nebraska, not really Omaha, and far southern Iowa. Kayla, you're again in the bullseye. Oh, Lord. Oh, you asked me a question in Discord? Sorry. Let me open that up. I'm trying to do this thing where I can answer your questions in Weather Talk, but it's new, so I'm going to forget for a while. It'll become my normal routine, and we'll be good. Connor, can you look at West Central Missouri, Clinton, whenever you can?
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, West Central Missouri. Well, again, West Central Missouri. If we get a moderate, if we get a high, it's going to be in West Central Missouri. Missouri's going to be in it. West Central Missouri is going to be in it. So, timing-wise, for you guys are looking pretty good tonight. Still keep your emergency alerts on. Timing-wise for tomorrow, we could see very dangerous weather coming through at around 2 to 3 p.m. Central.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
And then we could get a second round of that at around
New information.
7
This
p.m.
severe
Central.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So we're talking early afternoon through the evening. And again, if we get a moderate, you guys are going to be in it. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I I think you guys are gonna end up being fine. Let's see. Are you did they shove you in that day too? They did. They got you in a marginal. Here's the thing. You kind of after a while understand how these things work. Here's your upper level low. Here's your upper level low right here. When you're really close to your upper level low, you're not getting. It's a good way to explain it. The whip of the upper level low, this tail, the whipping action of how it whips around is what causes rotating cells, clashing boundaries. But where the actual upper level low is, it's a lot of rain, some windy conditions, but typically not the most unstable air. So Sioux Falls, you're pretty close to that upper level low, to that spin, which is where you want to be. You're not going to have I try to explain it to you guys, some people who, I don't want to say you guys can understand, but in a way that's easy to understand. That's what I meant to say. And so you're not going to have that crazy whip. So when I look at places that are pretty close to that upper level low, 100%, I'm more concerned with flash flooding and winds. You could still get strong winds up there. But your hail and tornado chances aren't going to be super high. Your hail, you need strong updrafts for it, and that is from clashing air boundaries, which happens along that whip of the tail. And your tornadoes is that rotation on the tail. But the winds, you can get strong, still pretty strong winds up near that upper level low. Obviously, you have a big pressure gradient up here. The pressure is changing rapidly with distance up near the upper level low, so you can still get strong winds up there in Sioux Falls. Northwest Arkansas, again, if we do get a moderate tomorrow, there's a possibility you'll be in it. Yes, everything's on the table. Let's take a look at your timing for tomorrow. Right now, and guys, this can change. Sometimes the 00ZH-RRR, the day before severe weather event, is spot on. Sometimes it's not. But the fact that it's spot on sometimes when it's literally trying to tell the future is pretty crazy. So we have pretty good technology that's looking at this stuff. But you take it with a grain of salt. Even if it's wrong, though, it's usually going to be somewhat like within the hour or two, and of if that weather's going to move through. Northwest Arkansas, we could have some strong thunderstorms moving through around 4 p.m. Central, and we could have a severe threat Northwest Arkansas all the way until about 1 a.m. How is Central Kansas looking for 145 new followers? Anyone who followed me, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Okay. How is Central Kansas looking for tomorrow? Central Kansas is looking a lot better than Eastern Kansas, but big, huge but. We'll have to see. You can see what happens here, the way this wants to initiate in southern and then move off into Eastern Kansas. From which, if I were to draw a straight line, I know there's an enhanced out here, but if I were to, from Wichita out east, I think that's going to be the biggest concern. But 100% need to be weather alert in Central Kansas tomorrow. It's not impossible to get a strong tornado out there. Or very strong winds, large hail. Talking about Joplin, Missouri. If we go moderate tomorrow, Joplin, Missouri could be in that moderate. Timing wise, you guys potentially could see something initiating there as early as about 5 p.m. Central, and then through the evening and early morning. There's going to be a threat. Oh my God, I've been on for. I meant to hop on for 20 minutes to cover the tornado emergency, and I've been on for another hour, over an hour. I need to go to bed, guys. By the way, go Panthers. Go Panthers. Let's go, baby. The Maple Leafs chanted in their stadium 2 years in a row. We want the Panthers. And 2 years in a row, they lost. Maybe they should stop chanting "We want the Panthers" because it's really, really not working out for them. Drake also bet $1 million that the Toronto Maple Leafs would beat the Panthers. So now, look, I like Drake, but he lost $1 million. Sorry. Okay, so Missouri's cooked tomorrow. No, Missouri's not cooked. Missouri is not cooked. Guys, I'm going to try to release a video pretty early in the morning going over all the details tomorrow for everyone. Also going to try to live stream tomorrow. Also going to be updating my Discord with everything you need to know. If you're a TikTok sub or a YouTube member, you will get access to the Discord. If you're a YouTube member, all you have to do is link your Discord in integration in the settings on Discord. You have to link it to your YouTube. You'll get access. TikTok, you get automatic access if you sub. It's $2.99 a month, $2, $3 a month. But I will be updating everything. I'll be back on live tomorrow. I will have TikTok better so that you can turn it sideways and you can see things big. I'm sorry everything is so small on your screen. I was in the middle of setting this up. I just wanted to update everyone on what was going on. We do still have a tornado on the ground. Observed lime-sized hail, considerable damage threat heading towards South Hutchinson and Abbeville, Kansas. Take that seriously. Get into shelter. If this thing gets any closer to you, Hutchinson, stay alert. There should be a lot of people still online covering this stuff. Listen to your local news station. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate anyone who followed. Gifted was just in here. Help the algorithm. Seriously, thank you guys. Climate Crew, mods, I appreciate you guys. I will be updating stuff early tomorrow and trying to push out a video early. I wanted to push it out tonight, but I had to get back on here. And I'm also sorry I couldn't answer all your guys' questions. But everyone, have a fantastic night. Stay safe, and I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'll be updating everything across all my social medias. I'm on every single social media platform. So see you guys. I'm going to go hop in the Discord.